Morning. Sometimes I get this question, how to practice. Well, it's not rocket science. Practice is repetition. Whatever you're trying to learn. Not repetition. In other words, you keep practicing it over and over again. Keep repeating it until you can play with no mistakes. That's practice. Keep doing it until you get it right. Is that fucking hard? Not that hard to figure out. That's how you practice. You do it till you get the fucker right. So you can play with no mistakes. See, this don't count. You don't know the fingering. Oh, yeah, but I know it. Yeah. I know it. Yeah, but you can't fucking play it. I mentioned yesterday, or whatever day it was, that video, the fingerings are symmetrical. Does anybody know what that means? I do. Same notes, same finger, same sound. Watch. Unless I go. Watch how similar these fingerings are. Find another D. Looks the same to me. Sounds the same. Yeah, there's another. Watch this. You're not going to see it until you can do these. In all 12 keys. 5 positions, all 12 keys. Otherwise, you won't see it. Practice. All keys. 4 keys, no good. 5 keys, no good. You stink. More. That's why it's called practice. If I take that. Kind of the same, huh? It's exactly the same. Now you get a line like that. Start moving the beats around. Change the rhythm. You're starting to make music. Practice. There's a couple people that seem to get everything fucking wrong. Not a lot. Always a few. One guy says, boy, you play really good, but you're really bitter. Bitter? Not bitter. Disappointed, maybe, the way the music business turned out, you know? I don't have to deal with it anymore, you know? I have plenty of fuck you money. Tommy Tedesco used to call that. Before you tell somebody, hey, you stink, or or I don't want to play with you, make sure you have fuck you money, because you might need that guy. So I don't have to do that anymore. Nothing to be bitter about at all. I played all over the world. I turn down more work than I accept these days. One of the luxuries of being old and having fuck you money. Some gigs and some people I just won't. I don't have to play with them, so I won't. Major, minor, and dominant. Oh, you need some training. Training? What is this? What are you, in the army? You learn this sound. You learn this chord. Wait. Yes, what is that? Even if you don't know anything, well, you're finding out, oh, that's a minor 7th. That's a dominant 7th. There, your training's over. One's minor, one's major, one's minor, one's dominant. Training? Somebody always gets it wrong. Watch this. If I play a line, it's on my third finger. Let's say the chord happens to be like the end of a tune. Same finger. Stravinsky. These are not lessons. They're not performances. You know, nobody is born with a good ear unless you're one of those weird people that just can match a note and come with perfect pitch. You know, but you know, a lot of those guys that I know have perfect pitch. Somebody had to tell them, "Hey, you know, you have perfect pitch." I know some guys when they found out they had perfect pitches, and they said, "Geez, I thought everybody could do that." A, B, C, D, like you can spell your name. Same thing to them. Memorize, another one. You know, the key signatures. What key has flats, sharps, etc. There's all kind of memes at the word for those things. How about this? Memorize the motherfucker. Key of C, no sharps or flats. Key of F, one flat, B flat. Key of B flat and E flat. Memorize them. Jeez. It's easier than knowing the multiplication tables. You know, if you don't do that, how are you gonna learn? That's why you need fucking tab. I heard I think it was Jackie Coogan on Little Rascals, maybe I got the actor's name. He sang this as a little kid. Glenn Ford's on. Old movie. Another thing too. You ever wonder sometimes, boy, this guy plays really good. Wonder why he never made it or made it get a name. First thing you got to do is you got to fucking move. You know, nobody gonna hear you play in Philadelphia. You have a whole bunch of musicians say, "Yeah, he really plays good." That's it. What are you gonna do? Can't pay the electric bill with that. Got to move. You have to do it when you're young. It's one of the benefits of being young. I mean, you know, I'm not telling you, if you're 65 like me, and it's like, oh, I'm not moving. Fuck that. I already did this shit. That's the, one of the things that, or could be, get to know the person, you find out, oh, but wait a minute, he's always late. Or man, he gets real drunk on the gigs, that shit. I didn't get bombed on gigs until after I had a name. I don't do that anymore. Or, you have to play with other people, otherwise it's meaningless. It's, I know some guy, I don't want to play with that motherfucker. He sucks. I don't know. Well, where are you working? Well, I'm not. And they wonder. All right. My bitterness rap is over. I don't even have any jokes. Put the fuck guitar down here. Duke's sleeping. The cats are sleeping. There's some bullshit that's going. Oh, it's this shit. An alarm. I hate that. All right, so symmetry. Guitar's hard enough. Saxophone players, the same sound, same fingering. Not so much on guitar. And that's how I came up with the 5-fingering idea. I did that when I was 20. somewhere in my 20s. Boy, this is really fucking hard. How come I can't read as good as a saxophone player? Jesus Christ, I practiced 8 hours a day. What did you practice 8 hours a day? That's one of the things. I practiced learning things off a record. How you do that? You keep doing it until you can do it. You have to, first thing, recognize a major sound, a minor sound, a dominant 7 sound. If you can't do that, you're fucked.